All right, let's get into the Cyclone 6 for the 3 scores and 6 and the Hurricane Francine, that France in, and the things that we saw at the Olympics we can see start taking place in America, to where maybe that so-called Texas triangle is taken out through an EMP or some type of thing like that, because we saw in Hurricane Beryl, Houston was knocked out for however many days or a week or whatever, and then we saw the As a Deadly Head Wound on Trump take place. So as these things are unfolding, if you've been following along, they're going from the spiritual to the carnal, as we're going from the tribulation to the great tribulation, and we're in an overlap of these 7 years, as we're in the 3.5 year mark, and that middle time frame of those Daniel's storm and the stormy Daniels, and those storms are coming to lay out the cards, and that we at her, that weather warfare is upon you, and the abominations are happening this way, that way, and the other way. But as the part 2 is lining out, the cards are being shown on the table, and now we can start to understand where we're at. And if you've been following along, you will understand this round table that we're playing cards at. Okay? And somehow I was able to sneak into the game. So I'm just showing you what cards and what game that I have been shown and that I'm playing. And those who want to follow along can do so, and those who don't can ignore on the IG. Okay? So the sick clone, the Clone Wars, that Jedi Force, that Jedi Force, the Jets, the Passover, all the things that we've been told, they're all building on these days in different ways as reality seems in and out. And the things we've seen in France, and the break-in, the break-in was from Australia. We can see maybe the 8.5 or 10.0 earthquake over there, and it causes a tsunami in Los Angeles or Hawaii and those types of things, to where we had that lake of fire with the flowers, those flowers, and to where we see things are happening in a big picture. As they're happening in a big picture, with the fire going, and then we have, obviously it goes out, and then years later, the earth washes over it. And that's where we see a tsunami in Hawaii, the Most High, where us, the United States, and us, we see what happens to this island. The 50th state. The most high mountain in the world, because it starts at the bottom of the ocean and they're living on the peak. And as this happens, we see that oh shit front property in Arizona, that oceanfront property in Arizona. Coming up on these days Okay, part 2 is unfolding.